So we're going to look at this idea of parametric coordinates. So we're used to seeing Cartesian coordinates. Now that's where we describe the curve with one equation, but the points are described by two numbers. Okay? An x value, a y value. You can sort of think like parametric coordinates as the other way around. So that's when we describe the curve by two equations, one equation for the x value, one equation for the y value, but then the points described by one number, which we substitute into the two equations for the x value and the y value. That number we call the parameter. So let's just have a look at our good old parabola. There it is. X squared equals 4ay is how we've seen it can be written. So that's the Cartesian equation. We have one equation describes the curve. The parametric equation, the standard one we use is this. For the x value, 2at. For the y value, at squared. Now if you wanted to get the Cartesian one, you could. You'd make t the subject in one, substitute it into the other, so eliminate the parameter. So there's the point in Cartesian form, 2a. So we've got two numbers representing the point. That would be the Cartesian coordinates, but it would be the parameter of just t equals 1. Okay? If we would substitute that into the parametric coordinates, the x value would be 2a times 1, 2a. The y value would be a times 1 squared, a, so we get the Cartesian coordinates. So 1 for this one would be the parameter. So over there, minus 4a would have the parameter of negative 2. If we sub negative 2 into those coordinates, we'd get that. Okay, so any point on our x squared equals 4ay. We know the x coordinate will be 2at, the y coordinate is at squared. A still represents the focal length as we saw before. And t, well, any real number we can substitute in and come up with a point that's on the curve. Right, so here's a different parabola. We've got x equals a half t, y equals a quarter t squared. We want to work out what is the Cartesian equation. So eliminate the parameter. T I could rewrite as 2x, substitute it into the other one, and what do you know? It's y equals x squared, our basic parabola. Take the coordinates of the focus. Well, a is a quarter. 2at, at squared. So a is a quarter, so our focus is 0, a quarter. Let's go the other way around. They've given me y equals 8x squared. Let's come up with the parametric coordinates. Well, x squared equals 4ay. So in this one, a would be 1 on 32. Okay, so the parametric coordinates, 2at, so 2a, 2 times 1 on 32, 1 on 16. At squared, so 1 on 32 times t squared. They'd be our parametrics.